Hello everyone, today is going to share about the siteground Gutenberg. Gutenberg is a very hot topic for those who do not know what is Gutenberg. It is actually a WordPress editor recently released in 2018 in July. So what it does is that it's a completely free WordPress editor. Here's a very good example that with what we want to do at the very back end of your website. You can basically edit your cover image. Pull the image is just one pull down, add the title, and that's it. No more coding. Compared to previously, you may need to pay for the Visual Composer and do the same thing. And for Gutenberg, you may also have all these functions: the text editing, subheading, the quote, image gallery, and cover photo as well. Not to some from real action item, we want to see that if you go to when editing a post, you may want to come into this place and pull down the area up and down. What is it so good compared to the simple WordPress editor is that you do not need to hover or setting on the space, and it will be all standardized in this line, and you can move them very easily. Just like for this example, if you want to edit your wording, you can just type it right here, and you do not need to, just like previously in the WordPress, middle, etc., add the link, all can be done. And I also want to highlight that Gutenberg right now is only a very beginning of the open source design. In the future, they are planning to have much more of these functions to be released, so it's better for you to have this ability to enable. And it also has the full width function, which is able to give your website much better style or feelings, just like before. What SiteGround able to implement is that the SiteGround have a very good integration with the Gutenberg, and they are all ready for these functions. And definitely you may want to consider SiteGround as your hosting as well. I also want to highlight to many of the users who people send email to me, mention that they want to change their hosting. I personally host over 200 of websites using SiteGround, but many of people may be tired of Bluehost. I tried Bluehost before; it's definitely not good. Anyway, people have a headache on changing their website because they do not know how to change it and raising a support, and they do not want to have any downtime to their website. SiteGround have recently released a very good tools that apart from the Gutenberg that attract me to make this video. It have a one-off setup wizard. So when you set up your home hosting, you can have the transfer website request to ask the SiteGround people to transfer it for you. And I also want to share with you that the SiteGround have a tool that you can do the migration from website to website with one click yourself. This is very seldom provided by other web hosting. It is developed by SiteGround himself. It's a plugin. Here we go. It's called WordPress Automatic Migrator. So this is by SiteGround. So if you use the SiteGround, you can go to the WordPress tool. There's a function called WordPress Migrator. This is not in all cPanel, and you can just select your existing domain, and it will generate a migration token. So what it does is that when you put the migration token in to install this migrator in your existing website, and then you will plug in the migration token onto to start the migration, it will automatically complete everything. So to be honest, it is completely codeless, so everyone can do it. And of course, very important, you need to change your DNS in your name server. If you host the domain name in Namecheap or GoDaddy, you can change it yourself. So the whole process I try is less than 2 minutes for the whole migration. I like this so much that I recommend to all my friends, and especially my readers who came across with this question asking me how they can change their website, migrate their website, and the WordPress automatic migrator will be definitely the best tool I can imagine with. With you are technical, I can share with you that migration tools is not this is not a new advancement, but many of the migration tools they need to go through their own server. So what is the risk is that you actually expose your uh, database as SQL Server, PHP admin to these kind of third-party resources. I'm not I'm not claiming that they will steal your information, but this may be a risk. So with and for SiteGround, it's a very big international company. If you are planning to use their cloud web hosting service anyway, you're not worrying about this issue, and you can use their WordPress migrator to do this. And until next time, I hope you enjoy, and I put a link in the video. If you use this link, I will get an affiliate income for $50. So I would really appreciate if you can use this link if you're planning to use the SiteGround, and help me support this channel and to provide more useful information to you, to users like you. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.